Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and I have great news for those in the Masked Singer universe. I know, I need an echo behind that. We are getting yet again another version of the show coming to the universe, and so I have all the details for you guys. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So, the big news is Japan is getting their own version of The Masked Singer. I am so excited. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different than any other version that we've ever covered or ever seen. Now, keep in mind, at this point, there have been 50 plus different countries doing a version of The Masked Singer. Whether it being live with a studio audience, whether it being pre-taped, whether it everyone being able to vote like while it's going on. There's so many different versions of it, and this one is still somehow different than all of the other ones. I want to break down some of those details. The first and the biggest thing is this is only airing on Amazon Prime. That's right. It's the first one that's being created specifically for a streaming service, and it's Amazon of all people. With this whole partnership with Amazon, it opens up the question of, are we able to actually watch this version of the show? I mean, if you really go for a deep dive into Amazon and change your settings to say that you are from Japan and you're traveling the world and you want to watch your shows from Japan, can't we kind of watch this version of the show? I mean, obviously we won't be able to understand the clues or understand a lot of the things going on, but if you do know the concept of the show very well, like we kind of do, you can listen in and try to figure out some things, and you never know, there could be some American on the show, just like how we had, I think it was Spain had someone recently. Remember, there's a couple famous people in other versions of the show that you were like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? I'm talking to you, Ryan Reynolds, who did the Korean version, the first version of the show, of The Masked Singer, which was the King of the Mask. Now, there are some details I can go through. The press release did come out a while ago, but it is finally getting to us. In the press release, it says the show will follow the same format of the other versions. There'll be 12 contestants with a guest/expert panel, meaning that they're going to have a panel with some guests coming by, and they'll attempt to work out who is under the mask from famous pop songs. So we do know they're singing pop songs and not other kind of songs, which makes sense. That totally makes sense right there. You can get a larger audience singing pop songs versus if you're just singing traditional Japanese music. The show will be hosted by Yo, which I can't believe I pronounced that somewhat correctly, and if I pronounce it wrong, I'm so sorry, Yo. And right now there really is no idea on who is going to be on this panel. We don't know about any of the guests. I'm assuming as the show gets a little bit closer, we're going to figure this out. The show will actually premiere on Amazon on September 3rd, which is around the time that the US version will be premiering. I'm assuming they're going to start filming the show in about a month, probably mid-July. So by then, they'll probably put out some press release about, who the guests are going to be, who the judges are going to be, and so we'll have to report later on that, especially if there's anyone famous on that show. Now, there are a ton of questions that we do have at this moment. Because this is a streaming show, first of all, is it a new episode every week? Is it going to be the full season dropped on Amazon? If they are doing it every single week, is there a way to vote? Because that'd be kind of cool to do like live streaming on Amazon and you can vote on Amazon to actually pick who you want. Wouldn't it be kind of cool, am I right? Now, if they decide to throw it up online at the same time, is it possible that you can attend a live studio taping? I mean, it doesn't say that they tape in July or whatever. It just says it premieres on September 3rd. So all these questions that we really don't have answers to at this moment. Now, what I want to add in here is this year has been amazing for The Masked Singer. There have been 5 countries, if you include Japan, that have premiered a new series, brand new with season 1 of The Masked Singer. Some of those include Kazakhstan, Morocco, New Zealand, and Sweden, of course, Japan. And so there's a lot more of these countries adding The Masked Singer to their lineup, which means there's more countries that we can cover on this channel. So if there's a country you want to see that we haven't spoken about, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. There is a playlist on this channel breaking down about, I want to say we're like at 19 different countries, versions of The Masked Singer. So if you want to see those, go ahead and click that playlist and check out those other versions of the show. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.